Swaddy Cap, Ricky in Isaan here, coming to you from the rice fields. One of my favourite sort of spots, I guess, in Thailand. It could be anywhere, but I just love walking amongst the rice fields. I don't know what it is, the green, especially this time of the year. It's going to get harvested in the next probably month or so, really. Usually in October, late October even, they'll start pulling it all out. And they generally take over the roads and scatter the rice on the roads to let it dry in the sun. So this video I'm going to show you guys where I'm going to be getting married. It's not in the rice fields, although that would be awesome if you could pull it off. But just a short walk over there actually. Gloomy Sunday afternoon. Looks a lot later than it is because of just how dark it is. So it's just been, rain all day long. There is a bit of a fishing pond over here. Someone's got their own plot of land where I'm assuming they're farming fish. This is what I miss about, the village life, living in the city, is going for these little walks around, seeing what's going on. So someone's possibly got a little bathroom there, a little spot to sit by the tree, and they can come here and farm their fish, have a bit of a fish themselves, a little bit of a drizzle. Daisy's unwell, nothing major. She's got the sniffles. She had a bit of a fever. I was going to pick her up this morning, and then Aunt Fon let me know that they're already on the way to take her to the clinic in the opposite direction of the village. They weren't coming towards my way, unfortunately. So I don't know, what that means for bringing the twins with me for the next 4 or 5 days. So I just got to see how she's doing, I guess, tomorrow morning, and which is a pain. But kids get sick, so what can you do? Just poor Daisy cops it a lot, doesn't she? But how beautiful is the rice fields here, mate? Especially now. Now parts of Thailand are getting so excessively flooded that it's killing a lot of the rice. Here in Chayapum, it's still fine. So the last 2 days there has been a lot of rain, quite flooded some of the roads in the city where we live, but out here it seems fine, and the water level does not seem too high for the rice paddies. So this is my fiance's village, Rungtiwa's village, where her parents live, where she lived prior to moving in with me. When I first came here, I couldn't believe how big the village is. Like, this is all part of one village. Like, compared to the village I lived in previously, where we had 2 mini marts, and one of them was our mini mart. Like, this has got like pool halls and barbers and places to go eat and all sorts of things. I didn't know villages were this big, so I did read up this particular area of Chayapum is well established and been around for thousands of years or something like that. That's why it's a bit more dense in population, and the villages in this particular area are a bit bigger than other parts of Isaan. A Thai YouTuber shared that I invited her husband and her to my wedding, and I did a little video on it. So I thought I could talk about the wedding a bit more, which will be next year. That was Ploy from Ploy and Jay. She was very happy and excited for it all. So this is the soy. We'll be having our wedding just around the bend here is where we'll be actually having our wedding on the road, believe it or not. I'm not trolling for foreigners who don't know we'll be having on the road. Swaddy Cap! It'll actually be on the road. So a lot of these village weddings, you have the wedding at the house, so maybe the front of the house, and you just take over the road. It's not like the West where everybody gets upset, about that sort of thing happening, but they'll just take over the road essentially. And you'll have to, if you needed to get through here, which you don't, this is like a dead ender, you will have to just find another way around. That's bad luck. Even in the city, I'll come across these events where these people live in the city and they just take over the road, and I've just got to find my way around, and I've learnt a lot of ways around the city now thanks to this. But little village walk here, and this is the soy right here. This will all be taken over with tents, and I think it'll be a big wedding. I think there'll be over 500 people, because the fiance's mum knows a lot of people. I'm excited for my parents to come experience this, and my family and all that. And also be early in the morning. You do weddings like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning in Thailand. So this plot of land's like a little farm station, I guess. We've got some houses. After this it gets a bit more dense. We've got bloody chickens running around. A few little trailers. I got to show the little vegetable garden at the back of her parents' house. Their vegetable garden is really nice, and it's something I'd like to do with the twins one day. We've got little snow dog here. Hello. But yeah, the house here, and essentially right here there'll be tables and chairs, there'll be tents to protect people from the elements, I suppose, and it'll just be both sides, people eating and people celebrating. Of course, like the actual wedding ceremonies and stuff they do will take place inside the house. They go and do that inside the house. They'll build a little structure, but yeah, I'm quite curious to see how this all plays out here with all the tables and chairs will be spread out across the road. The other alternative was to have the wedding in the back, in the land here. This wasn't a vegetable garden previously. I'll show you guys that shortly, but we've got an Isaan here, a proper Isaan Thai truck. I don't think I've ever sat in one ever. Let me climb up and just sit in it. So there you go, mate. I'm in the Isaan truck. I need to maybe pop the camera somewhere and get the thumbnail shot, I reckon, for this. This is sick with the colours and that in the back. This is the classic trucks you see around Isaan. Yeah, got the gear sticks. I don't know. I guess the tipper on the back. This is cool, mate. Rung Tiwa's dad actually fired this up for my dad when my dad and Sally came here for dinner on their trip here to Isaan, and my dad loved it. And I love it too. I love these little trucks. So out the back here is a big plot of land, and an idea was also to have the wedding here, but as you can see, if we get a bit of rain, it's not going to work out well unless you covered it with, you know, some mesh or artificial grass or something. And I mean, that's just not realistic, is it? And then like the road's fine, the road's concrete, but I love this little sort of vegetable garden, mini farm they've set up. This is definitely something I've always wanted to do since I've moved to Thailand, have a little setup like this. I don't need much land at all. I can definitely acquire land through the twins or my fiance down the line, because obviously I can't put land in my name in Thailand. But having something like this and just experimenting, learning and having fun, and even just teaching the twins, I know they're going to learn a lot as it is living in Isaan, but just teaching the twins all about the farming and that would definitely be something I want to do. It's just like a little green chili tree, so a couple of chilies there, and they've done this so fast. Like, I reckon before we went to Australia they had a couple of these pumpkin plants, and now they've just gone bang, like in just a matter of 3 weeks they've got all the stuff in. I've got to walk through the mud here. I'm not too sure what this plant is. I'm not going to be the biggest help in identifying the plants, but I guess like leafy greens and stuff here, vegetables. I don't know if you can hear it on the mic, but the buffaloes are singing. Try and walk through this. It is quite muddy, and I'm in the famous rickyisaan Crocs pumpkin. I'm not too sure what these little plants are. I'm sure there'll be people who know all about it, but yeah, not me. And my fiance Rung Tiwa, she knows so little about the farming too, and her parents are all over it, mate. We've got to learn, for the future. Some little plants here, not too sure what they could be. Corn, so we've got all the corn out the back there. Corn I'm starting to see a lot this time of the year in Isaan, on the side of highways. Like coming back from the airport to drive back to Chaipu, I'd see it a lot too. Pumpkin, they actually gave me pumpkin for the twins too, and I gave one of the pumpkins to the Thai family just to cook up for the twins. The twins do like their pumpkin, so geez, that's a lot of pumpkin. I don't know how much I could produce. Geez, the buffaloes are getting loud. I don't know if you can hear them on the camera. I don't know where they are. They've got to be close. I think I've spooked them. They've all suddenly shut up. They're not here in this little shack. I don't think they're buffaloes. I think they're cane toads. They were just making a noise, and they're in here. But the buffaloes make the same noise, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe I've been hearing cane toads my whole life. So I think they're cane toads down there in the actual bushes. So there you go. You learn something new every day. But yeah, just a little farm, and I'd go a step further. And if I had more land on top of it, on the side of it, have the pond as well for the fish. Like what native Farang used to do, or even the chickens. I always wanted to have a go at the chicken egg farming. That would be amazing to do with my twin daughters growing up. And also just, yeah, farming content, A lot of farming content on YouTube for YouTubers out here in Thailand. Tunan Lee's got an amazing farm out there, doesn't he? I think he's in Pitsanaluk. We used to have obviously Nat on the farm. Bit of sustainable living, grow your own food and vegetables. So I'm actually here for dinner. We try and come once a week to have dinner with Rungtiwa's parents. They're fairly close from the city. It looks pretty rural, but we're not far out of the city at all, so it's not a big deal. And I said to her today we should set the challenge. I wonder what those plants are over on the other side. I don't think I can get over there, but there's some little plants there as well. I'll try and go around. But I put the challenge to Rungtiwa today to say we should have our dinner all from, the locally grown vegetables from the plot out the back of their house. And then we should also catch an animal. If we're going to have meat, we should catch a chicken. They don't have any chickens. Besides those chickens I saw running wild, there's not really many chickens around here. You don't even hear them here. You don't have that classic rooster noise. But I said we can get a cow. There's a little cow barn over there as well. And bloody, I said I'll sort the cow out, mate. Oh, it's getting muddy, mate. Oh, little red chili trees. That's what they are. Oh. Hey, so we've got some red chilies. You can never have enough red chilies in Thailand, can you guys? And the whole row of them. So that's awesome. I said I was going to vlog this. I didn't think I was going to be able to because of the weather. It's obviously raining still. But Rungtiwa's mum, she made sure to come show me what's been going on over here when we first got here, and was asking if I'm going to vlog it. So here you are. So yeah, there's a little bit of an update regarding, obviously Daisy's unwell again, and the wedding. It's all coming together now, and like the venue is chosen, I suppose, if you call it a venue. We're going to do a traditional Thai wedding. I've never had a wedding before, and yeah, excited and nervous at the same time. I want to wear the traditional Thai attire as well. So it should be good, mate. I'm going to head in now because, yeah, it's starting to rain a bit heavier. Let me know your thoughts on having a wedding in a village. Like the whole village will come and there'll be people travelling from everywhere. On my side of it, probably not a whole heap. I'll be lucky to have 50 people on my side of things. Obviously, I'll get my family and that's all coming from Australia, obviously, and I've invited friends and that, and started inviting people who I know here in Thailand as well. It'll probably be a big YouTubers event, really. But yeah, let me know what you think about this whole setup here. Pretty cool. Definitely something I've always wanted to do is, have a little plot for farming down the line, and I hope I can do it one day. And I think it'd just be amazing with the twins growing up, teaching them all about this stuff, send them out to get the eggs in the morning, or having a few cows. Not necessarily for us to make an income off, but it's something to live off, sustain ourselves off. But who knows, one day, eh? So thank you guys for watching this vlog. See you next one.
Oh man, it's so beautiful.